By the year 2035, according to a study, over 50% of the global population are going to be overweight unless the government takes actionable decisions in order to curb this global health menace. About 2.6 billion people in the world in 2023 were found overweight, and that's about 38% of the global population. Wow. And this gets me thinking, do we actually need to wait for the government to take actionable decisions about our health, since we, to a very large extent, have controls over our health concerning our daily life choices and our intention to wellness? Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Maris Wealth, and this is Hello Wealth, a community of wealth where we redefine wellness with intention. And today we are going to be talking about something that affects over 2.6 billion people in the world today. And yes, that's how many people in the world that are overweight, according to the World Health Organization. And guess what? You don't need the gym to turn things around. Whether you're someone who is in short on time, money, or does not even like the gym environment, this video is for you. I'm going to be sharing 5 powerful steps for your weight loss journey, and it will interest you to stick with me till the end of this video. Without much ado, let's dive right in. So the first step is that you practice NEAT. This is your secret metabolic weapon. NEAT, N-E-A-T, which stands for non-exercise activity thermogenesis. And this involves the calories that your body is able to burn by indulging in daily movement. This could include walking, standing, running, cooking, or even gardening. The essence here is for you to ensure that your body is not static, because this helps you burn more calories. The essence is that you move your body more. If you're someone who your schedule involves sitting most of the time, there is a need to be intentional about moving your body. You can engage in daily morning walking, daily evening walking, or running, whatever the case is, but the essence is that you move your body more than you're already doing, because this, to a very large extent, helps your body to burn calories. Use your stairs more than you're using your elevators. Yes. So if you're someone who is serious about weight loss, so there is a need for you to say goodbye to your elevator and use your steps the more. These little steps contribute to your calorie burn. And another one, you set up a standing work table. So if you're someone who your schedule involves sitting most of the time, it might interest you to set up a standing work table so that you can stand up to 2 to 3 hours per day while you're working or going around your daily activities. So you practice working calls or meetings. So this involves that you move while you make your calls or take your meeting. Instead of relaxing on the seat or relaxing on your couch or on your bed, you could decide to take a walk while you are at that meeting or while you're taking that call, because this is proven to be a way to burn your calories while you are on a weight loss journey. So this brings me to my second point, which is clean up your diet. Did you know that over 80% of weight loss depends on what happens in your kitchen or what goes on into your plate? Yes. There is a need for you to eat clean, processed and convenience food now take over 50% of calorie intake of an average Western diet, and that is alarming because these foods are high in refined sugar, unhealthy fats, and empty calories, and to a very large extent, they increase your calorie gain. Eat whole foods. Yes, think vegetables, your broccoli, lettuce, your tomatoes, cucumber, your spinach. Eat your vegetables. Think legumes. Eat your lean proteins like your tuna, your salmon, your chicken breast, rich in healthy fats like avocado. Avocado is the fruit that contains the most amount of healthy fats. Eat low glycemic carbs and high fiber meals. Examples are sweet potatoes and your oats. Another important point is on hydration. I can't even stress this enough. It is important that you make your water bottle your companion on a daily basis. I always encourage people to put their bottles of water close to them, whatever their routine is, whatever their daily activities is. Always ensure that your bottle of water is close to you so that you are able to hydrate at least 2 to 3 liters of water per day, because your body needs it. Drink your water, stay hydrated, and see you losing a lot of calories. While you go about your activities, you might want to give a pause and ask yourself a question. How much water have I taken today? Start your meal with soups rich in vegetables, right? You can also cut on sugar sweetened drinks and beverages. So you want to do away with that soda, yes. So you have to ensure that you place your soda with water. Very, very important, because these drinks that contains a lot of refined sugar help you to gain more calories. You can't even imagine the amount of calories that are packed in this processed drink. So it is important that you replace your sodas with water and healthy natural beverages like your smoothies and your juices. Now, I encourage you to practice meal preparation. Yes. So if you're someone who has the habit of eating out most of the time, please practice meal preparation. At least for a start, you can cook for yourself 2 to 3 times a day. If you're serious about weight loss, you can make out time, because this reduces the temptation of eating out, taking out. Yes. So by the time you're cooking for yourself, it is helping you select what you're going to include in your diet. Because when you eat out, the menu might have limited food choices, and you end up eating what you're not supposed to eat, for someone who is trying to lose weight. So it is important that you prep your meals at home and make that decision to include the right foods in your diet, and practice the 80-20 rule. 50% of your nutrition is healthy and clean, while the other 20% can be accorded to cheat meals. You actually want to lose weight. And I'm actually waiting for your testimony. Yes, I'm waiting for you to come back to this video and tell me, oh, this actually worked. Yes. And this brings me to my third point, which is prioritize sleep. This is your weight loss multiplier. I know we're living in a world where we are trying to be adults in order to meet up with work expectations and daily life responsibilities. Need for us to prioritize sleep even while we go about our daily activities. Someone might want to ask, what is the relationship between sleep and weight loss? So sleep deprivation actually increases ghrelin, which is the hunger hormone, while at the same time it reduces leptin, which is the hormone that tells your brain that you're full whenever you are eating. And that is why studies show that people who take less than 6 hours of sleep per day consume 300 to 500 calories more, according to a journal of clinical endocrinology and metabolism. Poor sleep actually reduces insulin levels, and by so doing, it is increasing fat storage, and you don't want that for yourself in your weight loss journey. Try to sleep. Also increases late night cravings. In your weight loss journey, you don't want to practice binge eating. Binge eating is an eating disorder actually that makes you to eat much more quantity of food that you're supposed to eat, and you don't want this for yourself. And this can be caused by a lot of factors, maybe a response to stress, a response to guilt or discomfort, and you don't want this for yourself. Poor sleep actually disrupts your natural cortisol rhythms. Now, I need you to understand what cortisol is. Cortisol is actually a hormone produced by the adrenal glands, which play a vital role in stress management, blood pressure levels, immune function, and blood sugar regulation. Try to sleep. Is intermittent fasting. Wow, timing is everything. Intermittent fasting is actually an approach where you have a period of eating window and a period of fasting window. You can practice the 16 to 8 rule, or the 12 to 12 rule. In the US alone, it has been reported that intermittent fasting is one of the top 5 weight loss strategies reported by health conscious individuals. And this is to show you how effective this strategy is. It reduces insulin levels, promoting fat burning. When you practice intermittent fasting, it makes your body at a state of metabolic flexibility. So it gives your metabolic system that flexibility, because it doesn't have a lot of things that is working on at a particular time, especially in your fasting window. It is very important that you hydrate. Keep yourself hydrated with water or with herbal teas. And this brings me to the last but not the least, fifth, track your progress and build consistency. You will have to understand that weight loss is not a sprint, it is a long distance journey. Yes. So you're not someone who wants results overnight, because you have to put in the work. And the work is not even that hard. The work is just intentional steps that you take on a daily basis. So if you practice these 4 steps I've mentioned before now without being consistent, I can assure you, you're not going to get the best results. Stay consistent, because even 1% daily improvement compounds over time, and you'll be amazed at how much you've done or how far you've done. So when you're tracking your progress, it brings you to a state of consciousness. And by the time you're tracking your progress and you're seeing changes that are already happening in your body, you will be encouraged. It will be like a motivation for you to stay consistent and for you to do more. All right. Remember, we are not chasing perfection here. We are chasing consistency. According to 2022 study in obesity reviews, people who consistently tracked their food, activity, and weight lost twice as much weight as people who didn't. This tells you that consistency and tracking your progress is key to achieving a state of weight loss. Take weekly photos of your progress. You can also decide to use weight loss apps in order to track your progress. You can also ensure that you also measure inches while you also measure pounds as well. Journal your progress. Also journal how you feel after every meal. This is also very important. It helps you understand what actually works for you. Just write down the details and you will enjoy the journey as you go. So I'm waiting for you to come with your testimony. Here you go. 5 proven, powerful, tested, and trusted science-backed strategies on weight loss journey. If you've stayed with me till the end of this video, I want to say a very big thank you. If you're trying to lose weight, you have to take it easy on yourself, and I want you to love yourself the more. Because you loving yourself, you want to do things that will help you lose weight. And that is the essence of me doing this video, right? So also understand that weight loss is not about perfection or trying to lose all your weight overnight. It's about consistency, sustainability, and mindfulness. You don't want to start today and tomorrow you are quitting because you have to put in these simple tips in order for you to lose weight. So these points that I've stated, I will want you to write in the comments which of these that you've tried. And if you're someone who is already on your weight loss journey, I want you to tell me which of these strategies has worked the most effective for you. And if you find this video helpful, I want you to do me a favor, give it a like, click on the subscribe button and share this video to your friends, because together we can build a community of intentional people, a community of wealth. So stick around and I will see you again on my next. Bye.